Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like watching and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets losing to the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm talking about getting beat. 27-12. 27-12. The Jets lose to the Bengals. This was a tough game to watch. It was tough. And it was tough because the New York Jets are the ones that made so many mistakes in this game and cost themselves. They consistently kick themselves in the head, consistently, with all these boneheaded penalties and massive mental mistakes. Mind you, these issues, these mistakes, these penalties were done by veteran players. Veteran players. Mind-boggling. The New York Jets also they were out-coached today as well. They have an issue with coaching, and you could see it. You could see it. Lack of adjustments. Lack of discipline, lack of accountability. I'm going to start with the defensive side of the ball. You talk about bonehead penalties, man, oh man. The Jets had 4 penalties on the day for 55 yards. One of the biggest ones of the day, John Franklin Myers had a penalty against Joe Burrow that led to a touchdown. They extended their drive and led to a touchdown. Joe Burrow on the day was 23 of 36, 275 yards, and he also had 3 touchdowns. The Jets were about to get the Bengals offense off the field, okay? Joe Burrow runs out to the right sideline, escaping a little bit of pressure, and we'll talk about the lack of pressure today. He runs out, is trying to find somebody, throws the ball, falls to the ground. Then you see John Franklin Myers push him way after the ball was gone, and then land on him. Now look, I know some people are going to go, well, that was ticky-tack, so on and so forth. No, come on. We all know in today's league, they protect the quarterback like none other. We all know that. We've seen it. As a defensive player in this league, you have to know that ball is gone. It's been gone. Let it go. Live for the next play. He didn't do that. He pushed him, fully extended, pushed him. He falls, and he lands on top of him. 15-yard penalty that gave the Cincinnati Bengals a first down. It would have been 4th down. We would have got them all. They get a first down. They continue through their drive, and that led to a 56-yard touchdown from Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd on the day had 4 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown. All right? Now, mind you, that 56-yard touchdown could have been stopped had Jordan Whitehead had made a tackle. But Jordan Whitehead, another critical bonehead mistake, instead of wrapping when he tackles, decides he's just going to try to shoulder Tyler Boyd. He bounced right off of Tyler Boyd, spun off him, and kept it moving and ran for a 56-yard TD. Just boneheaded stuff. Whitehead is a veteran safety in this league making a mistake like that. And it cost us. Touchdown. You also got LaMarcus Joyner as well with a helmet-to-helmet penalty on T. Higgins, which knocked him out of the game. That cost us as well because it extended one of their drives, and they ended up getting a field goal on that drive, so that led to more points for them. LaMarcus Joyner also made another mental mistake, and I talked about this in my last video, the miscommunications in the secondary with LaMarcus Joyner. Sauce passes a guy off to LaMarcus Joyner, who happened to be Jamar Chase. You can see him pointing, telling LaMarcus, hey, pick up Chase. Instead of doing that, LaMarcus runs back to the middle of the field and tries to cover a tight end that's already covered, and Jamar Chase just waltzes into the end zone wide open. And of course, that's easy peasy. Joe Burrow just finds him, pitch and catch. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. How do you lose Jamar Chase? It's Jamar Chase. That's their number 1 weapon, and you just lost sight of him? Another mistake. just costing us. By the way, we had no pass rush on the day. We had 2 sacks. This is the worst offensive line in the league, right? Well, or one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Coming into this week, we said, hey, they gave up 13 sacks in 2 weeks. This pass rush that we got should feast on them. We should destroy them. Only guys that had sacks today was Rankins and Quinnen Williams. And Quinnen had his like right before the half. Rankins had his a little bit later. Other than that, Joe Burrow worked from a clean pocket all day. This offensive line of theirs looked like a normal, regular offensive line. Not as bad as they should look because they are not that good. Our pass rush did nothing. Carl Lawson, no sacks. Jermaine Johnson, no sacks. Jacob Martin, no sacks. Michael Clemens, no sacks. Nothing. We got no pass rush on Burrow and one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Quinnen Williams also went off on a defensive coach on the sidelines. I'm pretty sure we will be hearing about that as the week continues to play out. There was film of them exchanging very heated words as they got in each other's faces. Quincy Williams also got hurt in this game, had a compression sleeve put on his leg. It looks like they were saying it's an ankle injury. I'm sure we'll hear more news about that. It sucks to hear him go down with an injury. My thoughts are with him. I hope he comes back quickly. He was actually playing well in this game. Let me tell you, Sauce and DJ Reed played extremely well, especially Sauce. Played very well in this game. But, man, this defense was, outside of Sauce, Reed, this defense was up and down. Up and down, man. A lot of bonehead penalties that cost us. Higgins also had 5 catches for 93 yards against us, too. It's mind-boggling. The offensive side of the ball, my goodness. Buns! This offense was buns. This offensive line was buns. Fant was just getting abused all day by Trey Hendrickson. He had 2.5 sacks on the day. Our left side was imploding. Tomlinson looked bad, as usual. Then Fant went out because he had a knee injury. Connor McDermott comes in. He looks just as clueless, if not more clueless, than George Fant. This Jets offensive line is a mess. This left side of the Jets offensive line is a complete mess. Flacco was off target, running for his life too from pressure. He was 28 of 52 on the day, 285 yards and 2 interceptions. One of the interceptions he threw into triple coverage. I don't even know where he was trying to go with the ball. But we threw the ball 52 times today. And we're a run-first offense. Corey Davis had a big taunting penalty that cost the New York Jets 15 yards, another boneheaded penalty from a veteran player. He only had 2 catches for 27 yards on the day. Conklin had 8 catches for 84 yards, but guess what? Our big target, Uzama, right? We talked about him, big free agent signing, 1 catch for 5 yards on the day. Mind you, Conklin's yardage really came later on in the day. Tight end usage, especially with Uzama, is suspect. The guy that was really bright on offense, though, Garrett Wilson, continues to sign. 6 catches for 60 yards. He got hurt in this game, ended up with a little bit of a rib injury because he took a shot, but he did come back after we came out after the half. But you could clearly see that when Garrett Wilson is not on the field, this offense sputters. And that is just unbelievable. This young kid, though, Wilson, is a dog. He is a dog. Do you hear me? He can play. He can play. He can play. But, man, the offense did not look good today. We didn't even get into the end zone. Everything we had was field goals. Greg Zuerlein was 4 for 4, and the longest field goal he kicked today was 52 yards. So he stepped up. But there were no points from this offense. Didn't get into the end zone once. This is bad, man. Jets were out-coached, and they were just thoroughly outplayed. Too many mistakes. Guys are not being held accountable, and I'm wondering when Robert Saleh is going to start holding guys accountable for bonehead penalties and horrible mental errors and all that stuff. If you're not going to get the job done, then they need to get sat down. So comment down below. I want to know what you folks think. I'm also having a giveaway as well for those of you that do not know. Partnered with the good people over at Icer Brand. Giving away a shirt here, as you guys can see. All right. If you want that, the details will be in the description and the comments below. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Ultra Game as well. Comment your favorite team. and let us know you want to be part of the giveaway. And the giveaway will close at the end of today. So again, the details will be in below, and you guys will be able to be a part of it. But this was a bad loss by the New York Jets. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.